So in this video, I am going to be using every single mod that is new to GameBeats. There are a total of 6 brand new mods, and I'm showcasing every single one of them in this video. And the first mod I'm going to show you is the Playable Giant. Basically, you're able to play as the Giant Beast, and as well as you can play as the Tiny Beast. They are able to actually move pretty fast, especially the big one. As you can see, look, I'm running pretty fast. They are also extremely very powerful and do insane damage. You can see they can one-shot these guys. Also, I want to know one thing. They do not punch like the big waves. They're not able to send you like how the big waves usually send you to the moon, for like example. Like look what happens when I'm on top. They cannot do that. That is the only part that kind of sucks about the big beast. And here's another pretty cool tip. Well, it's not really a cool tip, but you can actually do a backflip with the big beast. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it.
Nope.
These birds, I swear, yo. Come on, birds. Leave me alone. Move out of the way, birds. There we go. There's a backflip. See? You can do a backflip with the big beast, which is very cool. Thank you, 1.28 update. Now, for the mini beast, there is a lot of problems with it. Number one, they are very slow. As you can see, I am moving at a very slow pace, that to the point where the big ones are catching up very quickly. Their stamina is also very weak. I'm going to point that out. And as well as, like, they're not that powerful. They can do some hits, though, but they're not able to go as crazy like the ones in the little mini waves. They're not actually that fast. As you can see, yeah, their staminas they're way too weak. And yeah, they can die pretty easily, alright? Also, a cool thing about the mini beast, they're also able to do backflips. It's just a little bit harder for them because they have a big head, as you can see. But yeah, they can do backflips. But now, let's head on to the next mod. Up next, the Moon Gravity mod. Basically, this one, you're able to go with insane jumps. You're also able to fight players in the air as well, if you can actually hold on to them. And yeah, you can have some pretty cool, sick aerial moves in the air, which makes me look like I'm having some type of Dragon Ball fight right there. But that is pretty much the only mod for the Moon Gravity. It does get better, however, later in the video when I show it with the B-sides. Up next is the Power Throw mod. So basically, what this mod does is you're actually able to send your players very far, and you can actually do pretty good damage with them. See? Look at that. You can toss them very far, and the cool thing about it is this mod isn't even fully done. This is just a preview of what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. You're able to do it with the big waves, but you just have to be very careful and grab them in the right area. Otherwise, you can get cooked like that. And for the next mod, it is called a Power Walk. Basically, what this mod does, it sprints so fast. Like, look at this. I'm going to compare to what it looks like with the mod versus without the mod. So this is what it looks like with the mod version of the start of it. Here's what it looks like without the version. As you can see, a completely huge difference. Look how slow he is compared to actual one with the mod version. You can see the complete difference on the way he's sprinting as well. Here's also a different angle as well, so you guys can see it right there. Look at that. Look how slow he is. As you can see, Andres is completely way faster with the mod. Ashton, who? Come on, bro. Like, look at this man. This man is running so fast. I'm going to show you different angles as well. I am running. You can see how fast he is going. That is exactly what it looks like with the mod version. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think about that mod? Now, let's move on to the next one. And for the next mod, it is called the Toad Hat. So basically, you have this little Toad Hat from the character Toad from Super Mario Brothers. And basically, this mod was created from Conrad, and it was just a joke that we were doing it back then when I used to have the Mario shorts as a series on my channel. But unfortunately, I don't post them anymore because I haven't had the time to post them. But yeah, this is what the mod is. Basically, you just wear it, and you're able to like fight with them. You can fight with them. They don't add anything like a strength or none of that, but you just pretty much have a big head. You're able to do backflips with them. You can do, I'm pretty sure, front flips if you know how to do it right. It's a little harder because, like you can see, the size of my head is freaking huge. There we go. You can also spawn in more. It's not just one. You can spawn in like a dozen of hats of toads. Look at that. That's what it looks like. Yeah, this looks cursed now, right? Let's move on to the next mod. For the next mod, it is the B-size changer. Now you may be wondering, what is the difference between the Giant Ball playable mod and the B-size? The B-size can actually change not only the player, but like animals. You can carry objects, and I'm gonna show you right now. As you can see, these are not your regular sharks, alright? These are megalodons, which you're able to access with the B-size changer. That's not only what you can do. If you also want to pick up the sharks and lift them up, you can do that as well, but be careful. They are still very strong and they can still pretty much kill you and eat you alive, alright? So now here's what I was talking about for the moon gravity, that it was gonna get better as the video, alright? See that? Look at that. You can actually lift them and you can go really high in the air. But I'm gonna warn you, it does take a little bit of practice to get it, because most of the time it is a little bit harder to do it. But when you do get it, you can pretty much do like the truck glitch. Like, look, I'm basically just doing the truck glitch right there, bro. This also works for the train as well. Yes, this also works for the train. I'm telling you, these two together are like an insane combo, and you can have a ton of fun. You can just completely lift the train and the trucks and other cool things in the game as well. Sharks, birds, the list goes on. So yeah, thank me later, chat. Let's move on to the next mod. And for the last mod of the video, this one is called the effective mod. Basically, what it does is when you get close to your opponent, there's like a certain glow that pretty much your player starts to glow when you start a fight. This also works with as well as the waves, as you can see. Look at that. See, there's like a little glow effect, and pretty much you can just have fun and the opponents can start glowing. This also works again with the moon gravity and all that. So yeah, you can be really creative with this one. And that is gonna be the end of the video. Let me know in the comments which mod was your favorite from part 2. There was a lot of mods in here that I can't lie that completely changed the entire mods from compared to part 1. So if you haven't seen that one, go check that one out. And if you haven't seen my latest video where I played every single modded map, as you can see it right now, I'm in one of them, then I highly suggest you to go check out this video right here. Anyways, I have a flight to catch. I'll see you in the next video. Check out these videos. I'm out. Peace.